the lone wolf, a mysterious, independent figure who roams the wilds of society, free from the constraints of the pack. But what makes a lone wolf tick? This is the question that has sparked intrigue and fascination for centuries. The lone wolf, a symbol of independence and self-reliance, is not simply an introvert. Instead, this unique personality type encapsulates an allure that reaches beyond mere solitude. It's an embodiment of self-sufficiency, of choosing to journey through life on one's own terms. A lone wolf is not dictated by the norms of the herd, but rather, they chart their own course, driven by an intrinsic sense of freedom. Their independence, however, is not born out of disdain for others, but rather a profound respect for their own space and ideals. So, are you intrigued yet? Stay tuned as we delve into the signs that might just indicate you're a lone wolf. Let's kick off with the first 3 signs that you might be a lone wolf. First up, self-reliance. Lone wolves are comfortable making decisions on their own. They are not easily swayed by the crowd or seeking constant approval from others. They trust their instincts and rely on their judgment. A lone wolf knows that their path may not always align with the pack, and they're okay with that. They stand firm in their decisions, even when they go against the grain. Next, we explore comfort in solitude. Lone wolves have a special relationship with solitude. They do not just tolerate alone time, they actively seek and enjoy it. Solitude is their sanctuary, their creative space, their time for introspection and self-discovery. They do not feel lonely when alone because they are in excellent company, their own. Alone time is not about isolation for them, it's about rejuvenation and self-growth. Lastly, let's talk about selective socializing. Lone wolves are not antisocial. They do enjoy the company of others, but they are selective about it. They prefer quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. They would rather have a small circle of close friends than a vast network of acquaintances. They value deep, meaningful connections, and they invest their time and energy in relationships that matter. They are not interested in superficial interactions or casual small talk. For a lone wolf, every interaction is an opportunity for a meaningful exchange. So far, so independent. But there's more to being a lone wolf than just enjoying your own company. Let's move on to the next signs. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive a little deeper. Emotional strength is a vital trait of the lone wolf personality. These individuals possess an uncanny ability to navigate the tumultuous seas of their emotions without needing a co-captain. Whether they're riding the waves of joy or grappling with the undertow of sorrow, they harness their feelings with resilience and poise. This emotional autonomy allows them to weather the storms of life, often emerging stronger and wiser. Next, let's talk about innovation. Lone wolves are often the minds behind unique, out-of-the-box solutions. They don't just think outside the box, they reshape it. Their solitary nature fosters a rich inner world, brimming with creativity and original thought. Unburdened by the pressure to conform, they freely explore new ideas, leading to breakthroughs that might seem unconventional to others. Speaking of nonconformity, this is another defining trait of a lone wolf. They dance to the beat of their own drum, unswayed by societal norms or expectations. They don't seek to fit into a mold or blend into the crowd. Instead, they celebrate their individuality and express it unabashedly. This isn't rebellion for rebellion's sake, but a deep-seated belief in the value of authenticity and personal freedom. Lastly, we have introspection. Lone wolves spend a considerable amount of time reflecting on their thoughts and feelings. This introspective nature allows them to understand themselves better, leading to greater self-awareness and personal growth. They ponder life's mysteries, their own motivations, and their place in the world, often leading to profound insights and wisdom. These are the traits that truly set a lone wolf apart from the pack. But we're not done yet. Let's explore the final signs. We're down to the last 3 signs now. Let's see if you can identify with these. Let's talk about a strong sense of freedom first. Do you find yourself cherishing your independence, protecting it like it's your most valuable asset? Lone wolves value their freedom above all else. They yearn for the liberty to explore their thoughts, their dreams, and their ambitions without any constraints. This freedom isn't about rebelling or rejecting societal norms. It's about living life on their own terms, making decisions that align with their personal beliefs and aspirations. Next, we move on to self-sufficiency. If you were stranded on a deserted island, would you survive? Would you be able to find food, build a shelter, and keep yourself safe? Lone wolves are the epitome of self-reliance. They are capable of taking care of themselves without relying on others. This doesn't mean they don't appreciate help or companionship. Rather, they have a deep-seated confidence in their abilities to navigate life's challenges. They are the captains of their ships, steering their lives in the direction they choose. Finally, we arrive at passion. Do you have a fire burning inside you for something that you pursue relentlessly? It could be anything: a hobby, a career, a cause. Lone wolves have a deep passion for something that drives them forward. This passion is not a fleeting interest or a passing whim. It's a profound commitment, a relentless pursuit that gives their life purpose and meaning. It's what gets them out of bed every morning, what fuels their days, and what they dream about at night. So, do these traits resonate with you? Do you value your freedom? Are you self-sufficient? And is there a passion that you pursue relentlessly? If you answered yes to these questions, you might just be a lone wolf. Remember, being a lone wolf doesn't mean you're alone. It means you're strong, independent, and driven by a passion that sets your soul on fire. And there you have it, the final traits that define a true lone wolf. So, let's recap. Could you be a lone wolf? Over the past few minutes, we've delved deep into the 10 signs of a lone wolf personality. We've discussed self-reliance, the comfort you find in solitude, and your selective socializing tendencies. We've explored your emotional strength, your innovative spirit, and your non-conforming nature. We've also touched on your introspective side, how you value your freedom, your self-sufficiency, and the passion that drives your pursuits. Each of these traits is a piece of the puzzle, combining to form a unique personality type known as the lone wolf. Perhaps you've identified with more than a few of these characteristics. Maybe they resonate with you on a deeper level, illuminating aspects of your personality you hadn't fully acknowledged before. Remember, being a lone wolf isn't about being alone, but about being comfortable with oneself. So if you see yourself in these signs, embrace your inner lone wolf. It's not a weakness, but a strength. After all, it's the lone wolves who dare to be different, who change the world.